All right, Ms. Morley, this is your sister, yes, who you claim in your paper stole certain property from Ewan. You were psychiatrically hospitalized. Yes. How many times have you been psychiatrically hospitalized? 3 times total. And when? Once in 1980. How old were you? 19 in 86, while going through a divorce, and then in July of 96. And how long were you hospitalized in July of 96? From July 18th to the 25th. And do you know what your admitting diagnosis was on all 3 occasions? The first 2 times, I didn't know. I just know that I wasn't well. But this last time, I was finally told what it's called. It's the title of it. I have a depression-related disorder and it's called bipolar. And you take medication for that? Judge: Judy, what kind of medication do you take? It's just a mood stabilizer. That's all it is. It was explained to me through therapy that I have triggers that are called stress-related triggers. If I'm suffering from anxiety, our brain does not produce a certain chemical that combats the anxiety either. Your brain doesn't produce enough of mTOR. It's not producing it at all when you're having mood swings. A severe amount of mood swings, and mine are stress-related. And you have kids. You have 2 children. Yes, I actually have 3. Where is the third? Well, 2 of them are with your sister. Yes, where's the 3rd child? The 3rd is with his dad. And how old is that child? He's 2. Okay, now, how many sisters do you have? This is the only sister I have. Who are you? The mother. I knew that. Thank you. Your claim is that your sister took some of your property. I assume that that was in 1996. Yes, when she took it, it was in 1996. So tell me what per purse you believe she took from you in 1996, and tell me the circumstances, okay? When I was released from the hospital, I went to my sister's home because I knew I would no longer have an apartment. So I went straight to my sister's home. I resided there for 2 months when I walked in the home. I noticed some of my furniture was there. She didn't have any furniture. And my furniture was decorating her house, her living room, and her dining room. And so I asked her. At that time, I was going through one of my checkbook shot was in my purse. It's the immediate one. And I noticed a check that wasn't in my handwriting. And I asked her, well, what is this check? Did you make this check out? And she says, yes. I did. I actually made the check out so I could rent a U-Haul tow, remove the things from your apparent bore. The management got rid of it. I said, okay, and I left it at that. So she rented the U-Haul, and how much was that? Check for. It was approximately $100 and some odd. I think $150. Okay, it was $150. Okay, now what property do you think still has of yours? Honestly, I don't think she'll have it. I think her and her boyfriend pawned it. Judge: Judy, what? All of my electrical appliance, computer, fax machine, printer, CD player, a voice-activated microphone, and then extensive damage to my furniture. Throat. The time that it was in her place. So it's those things that you think your sister has, some of your electrical appliances. Yeah, Judge Judy, and this check for $150 for the U-Haul. Yes, and the damage to my furniture. Ms. Ford. Yes. Let's deal with some what I consider important issues first. Because this issue is only money. Your papers indicate that you've been granted custody of your sister's children. Yes. When were you granted custody of your sister's children? July 17th, the day that really? They went to my mother's care. July 17th. My mother called me and told Children's Services. July of 1996. 96. July 17th, 96. Have you had a hearing after that with regard to custody of the children? Yes, I do. And I have the paperwork here. Can I see the paperwork, please? I also have the paperwork that states in there that the daughter did not answer the door. I did, which is a lie. You understand that right now, these 2 children are really in technical foster care, right? And your sister is the foster parent, right? / aunt of the children, correct? Right? Dramatic music.